And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Now, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, let's go.
Trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Return coming from the 6. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air following that pick 6. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
Here's a throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So first down from the 41.
What is that?
Going play action. Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Bears.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
What is that?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
What is that?
They'll throw third and long. To the sideline, catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
What is that?
From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Volunteer! Volunteer! What is that?
Again, it's Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Dropping back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. To throw, Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And it sets up second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Williams on the play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down. Here's Williams. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their early lead to 13. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? What? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Man in motion here. They'll throw it here on first. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Line up the design keeper. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Working quickly here.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Going to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
That's another
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 21-7 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Receiver in motion, going left. The give here to the motion man. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Williams. It's his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready, set.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
LeBron, slam left.
Hand off to the back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Here we go. Ronaldo.
They'll run now on second down. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Steelers 14.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Looking to throw again on second down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready, set, pass, 32.
Now here's Williams. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
35. Steelers 14.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out. He's got it deep downfield. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Working now from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
First down, Williams to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Dose of the hurry up here. Williams to throw. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. 1 last play before the break. One final shot before the half. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Forced out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st down, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Williams. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. To throw here on 1st down. And downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 26. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now they face 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds a Dunze downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And they pick him off again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
They'll run here on first down. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Very good.
Williams from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Steelers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure,
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
that was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Second quarterback run here. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Shotgun now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Let's start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back-to-back carries here. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready to go.
They pitch it out to him here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This is our last play of the quarter. Blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're throwing it. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
3rd down from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. This one is up and good. And the Steelers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
On play action, here's Williams. He rolls to his right. He can run it. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Third down, here's Williams. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be first down Chicago. To throw is Williams. Chased out to his right. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We've got a pause here, and it is not a good one. Caleb Williams in some pain after that play, and the athletic training staff heading out to help. Just a yard left to go on second down. Right up the gut. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Buying some time right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panthers. Bronco 80.
Going ground on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears nearing their second win of the campaign. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Throwing now off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bears picked up the fumble and ran it home. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead.
Steelers 21.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to third down.
And 6 yards to go.
65.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now hurry this to the line.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to pass it here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Cougar 19. Come on, come on.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. Well, they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers' 1st down.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing now on 1st down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 79 Bronco.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So the Bears come away with the win. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.